Hello, welcome to Rampant Pyanodon Season 4. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome to my channel and welcome to the playthrough. And if you are a returning viewer, please skip to this timestamp so you can get to the mod updates. But otherwise, this video is a video for you if you want to jump in straight at the start of Season 4 and not all the way at Season 1. So, what is this playthrough? This playthrough is a modded version of Factorio, so I have two made mod packs. Rampant and Pyanodon. But I guess I should explain what Factorio is first. If you don't know what Factorio, it's basically it's a game that focuses on automation, resource management, and base building with the goal to escape the planet. So essentially, you land, you have nothing, you start mining ores, you build buildings to build more buildings, to unlock more research, to build better technologies, so that you can build a rocket and leave the planet. And that is the core of the game. What PyMods does is it makes everything just much more complicated. If we could look at my base actually, automation is just this little part here. PyScience 1 is like this whole thing, and basically in the base game you could do that like literally minute one. So I have 200 hours in, and this is stuff you could do minute one in the base game. So it makes your game much more complicated. I also have Rampant Modpack, which is what has led me to build these outrageously over-defended walls, and this is because Rampant adds a ton of new biters that do a ton of new things. Like there's electric biters, fire biters, spawner biters, and it has a bunch of new biter AI, so that I need to heavily defend my walls because they are much smarter, but it also gives me access to a lot of new turrets. So far I have shotgun turrets, which I am enjoying quite a bit. There are other turrets, but they don't come until later into the game. But that is the Pyanodon and the Rampant mod packs. Next, I can jump over to briefly go over the list of my other mods. Okay, so here are some of my other mod packs. I think the text is kind of small, so I can zoom in. But basically, the mod pack is split up into several different mod groups. I have Pyanodons Modpacks, which is everything Pyanodon related. Rampant, I have stuff that's all Rampant related. This is the biter again. A big part of it is clockwork, which allows the night to be pitch black. This is because I wanted night to be this is because I wanted lamps to be a necessity rather than a luxury. I also have a bunch of other combat-related mods here. Alternative logistics is for this playthrough. I wanted a bunch of different ways to transport my goods around. Cargo ships, trains, transport drones, I think teleporters later. No, bulk teleport. I don't think teleporters is working right now. But yeah, just like other ways to transport logistics. I wanted sushi belts, and all that, all that fun stuff. Otherwise, the next category is called extensions. It just extends basic mods. Ultimate belts, just faster belts. There's like 7 tiers of them. More drills, fluid handling, power poles, that kind of stuff. Quality of life research as well. Quality of life just makes the game a lot easier. Stuff like, rate calculator to craft item builds, or like how fast my buildings are producing stuff. Remove the biter ground, like auto deconstruct empty or miners that are on nothing, that kind of stuff. Aesthetic mods I have here, Dectorio, just more text blades, realistic lights, just stuff to make the game look better. And then I have some miscellaneous mods as well, like the trees mod and the milestones mod, and just one-offs that I like here and there. And those are the mods that I have. I'll go over the new mods at the end because I just want to give the quickest base tour for what I got going up to this point. So up till now, this is my crash site right here. I still have my rocket ship. Season 1 was just this area right over here. This was to get to PyScience 1, and then this area made simple circuit boards here, and Season 3 that I just finished is most of the stuff over here, which has made PyScience 1, and these are the biggest builds I've ever made, and it's pretty cool. I currently have 4 different fronts, so this is Fishgate, which protects me from biters all the way over this way. We have SO's Northern Gate North, which protects me from biters here, and then we have the SO's Northern Gate East and the Bridgeland North Gate, which protects me from biters over from this direction. And that is my base so far. Season 4, my goal is going to be Intermetallics. This is because logistics science is quite complicated. As we can see here, logistics science requires 4 main things: animal samples, poor alien samples, batteries, solidified sarcoris. I guess none of those are intermetallics, but intermetallics is a big milestone. It's required in a lot of buildings for pi science, or for I guess it's just required in a lot of newer buildings. As we can see here, it is a ingredient in 121 different buildings, and yeah, they mean mainly just buildings. So we are going to need intermetallics, and that is the goal for season 4. And with all of that out of the way, I'd like to also go over the roadmap. So I have this roadmap. I've already started it for season 4, but it's basically how I navigate through the season and let everyone know and stay organized about what I am doing. But this goes all the way back to season 1, and this is the start of season 4, which I've just fleshed out some initial tasks. But with that out of the way, I'd like to go over the mod updates. So, mod updates between seasons. Again, from beginning of season 3 to season 4, I have updated the trees mod so that it can no longer place trees on tiles, which is a wonderful change because it was getting kind of annoying cleaning them up. I've also updated the mining drills, so let's see if those actually went through. We have electric miners that give me 2 mining speed per second, and then the upgrades were actually less, but now it's 4, 8, and 16. Wonderful. This is a good change because before they were not the correct numbers. Oh, 8 and 12, not 16. Okay. But those are mods that were updated. Otherwise, we have some quality of life, some combat ones, floating damage text, which I think is fun. We'll now see biters have damage over their heads, so we can have a better scale for the damage we're actually doing to them. Combat log, which will be super useful. I don't think we have anything yet. Nope, but it'll let us know the history of where things are getting attacked, so when things get crazy, it'll be a little easier to see. Another fun mod I like here is we have inserter cranes for Pyanodons. I think this is mainly for cargo ships. It's very thematic. It helps with UPS as well. We basically have giant inserters that are meant to unload trains, and I guess cargo ships as well. And there was a Pyanodon mod to make it use all the pi metals as well, actually. So that was super cool. But that won't be until later into the game. Other quality of life mods that I've included: queue to front. I think if I alt click something in my research queue, it'll bring it to the front. Handcraft timer, and it's just a timer that tells me how much time. And then vacuum cleaner. I like this one. I have to figure out how to set it up, but vacuum cleaner essentially makes it so that I can choose what I pick up when I press the F button. I've had a lot of trouble in the past where I try to pick stuff up off the belts, but I end up just picking up a bunch of stuff I don't want to pick up, and now that's a fix to it. We also have the ultimate belts for Pyanodon, and I wonder if they changed the recipes for the belts or simply just updated the graphics, because I know they updated the graphics. Okay, it just shoved a bunch of small parts in there. So, yeah, I mean, that'll be good. That is the mod updates. So with that, I'll see you guys in episode 1. Enjoy the season. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention, that actually I was going to go thank my patrons, and I guess I should mention what a patron is. So I have a Patreon. Patrons are people who donate at least $1 a month, and they become immortalized in my games. So I have 4 so far. This is John Boy. He's chosen to be a companion drone who follows me around. Same with Mahastuzo and Irispatuzo. They are the same person, but I kind of like thanking both of them. But otherwise, we also have Ima, who I have named my lumberyards after, and then Sterling, who I have made a fishing dock after. So, thank you, my beloved patrons, for helping me build my factory. Your support is always appreciated. We also have a Discord server if you'd like to go check that out. Link in the description. But anyways, I'll see you guys in episode 1.